Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This time around, I'm going to be doing a review for Unfriended. Unfriended. So yeah, I was fortunate enough to go to an advanced screening a couple days ago, and yeah, it was on the 8th of April, so I'm bringing it a little bit late, but just needed to dissect the movie and whatnot. Um, so originally this movie was gonna be called Cybernatural and Offline, and it ended up being called Unfriended. Yeah, and it stars Shelley Hennings, Heather Sossman, Renee Alstead, Courtney Halverson, Jacob Weisskopf, Will Petts, Moses Jacob Storm, Heather Sossman, which I already said. Wow. Matthew Boher, Mickey Rivers, Cal Barnes, Karina Hoffman, and Jimmy Bowers. So yeah, before I begin though, 10-second spoiler warning as usual for those that have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already. This movie is set to come out on the 17th of April. So um yeah, so for those that have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already, stop the video, go check it out, and then come back and watch the rest of this review. 10 second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that never give you a fair warning, because as usual I did. So actually, on my Instagram, very fast, on my Instagram I posted my two pictures from the Unfriended. One from the ticket. I don't know if you guys could see it here. You guys go on my Instagram, Daniel Mart. It's basically here's me with the advanced pass ticket, and another one with the movie screen showing the Unfriended logo in all red. Again, I don't know if you guys could see it, but there. So basically, what happened very fast. One of the stars actually, which I was surprised, happened about an hour or two ago. Moses Storm. He liked one of my pictures. The one with the I just showed you 2 seconds ago, a couple hours ago, and I actually confirmed it, and it actually is him. So I thought that was actually pretty cool. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in. Pretty cool. So yeah, his official Instagram name is Moses Storm, all just together. So and in the movie, he portrays Mitch Roussel. He's basically the boyfriend to our main character. So uh, basically in this movie, you have these six friends, and one day one of the friends, Laura Barnes, commits suicide in school or pretty close to school. The reason she commits suicide is due to the fact that there's this video that basically went viral that forced her to commit suicide because because an unnamed person, which we do find out at the end of the movie, an unnamed person didn't want to take it off, and it was kind of a peer pressure bullying situation. So about a year afterwards, on the anniversary, the 1 year anniversary, you have all these six friends, Blair Lilly, Jess Felton, Val Romanell, Ken Smith, Adam Sewell, and Mitch Rousseau, um, and they're basically all on Skype. They're on Skype when all of a sudden this girl, Laura Barnes, her Skype, for some reason pops up, and now you have this ghost or demon who basically wants them all dead. Um, and yeah, basically this demon has different tactics in killing them off by manipulation, divulging all their deepest secrets right before killing them off, and just in some really gruesome scenes, gruesome ways to terrorize these kids and kill them off. And one of them, it's actually in the trailer, so it's not really that much of a spoiler. But one of them, you have this kid who puts his hand in a blender, and right before they die, all these kids are possessed by this demon of Laura Barnes, I guess. So he puts his hand in the blender and basically liquidates his hand and dies. So that's I think one of the most gruesome scenes, and you do have some pretty gruesome scenes throughout the whole movie. Now, previously, I thought this movie was gonna be like some dumb comedy, some really dumb comedy, maybe really badly produced or whatnot, and to some extent, it is a dumb comedy. I'm not gonna deny it. It is kind of dumb in some aspects. but not a dumb comedy. Sorry, a dumb horror movie. To some extent, it is a dumb horror movie, but overall, it's still a pretty great horror movie in my opinion. It's kind of a dark. It is a comedy in some aspects, and it is a horror movie in some aspects. In my opinion, I consider it more to be a dark comedy horror movie, or a dark horror comedy movie, or whatever you guys want to see it as. But you see it more as one of those types of things because you have kids, because you have all these kids just kind of getting killed off through Skype, and right before their deaths, or throughout the whole thing, you have throughout the whole first and second act, they're basically just joking around until they start getting picked off one by one. And there's this one scene where they're playing have you ever done this or whatever. I forget what it's called, like have you ever or never have I ever, or something like that. Some drinking game. From what I know of. And basically, there's this one point where the two of the main characters, they just start arguing. They're best friends, and all of a sudden they just start arguing because of what's happened, because of the secrets that's being divulged and whatnot. And the secrets being divulged, they're no small cookies. They're from cheating on their current girl, they're from cheating to exposing your friends to the cops because of drugs, to screwing this other guy or girl or whatever. So there's some, so yeah, there are, so the secrets are no small things. It's something really hefty. It's really big, because sometimes it goes from breaking the law to breaking a relationship. So yeah, now it is based on a computer screen, except for like the last five seconds of the film, like no shit. But it's based on a computer screen throughout the whole film, and I thought that was pretty interesting because I've never really seen that in a movie to take place in one computer screen. Now, while I was researching the movie, I found out that there's this movie called The Den that's very similar to that, but since I've never seen it, I'm not gonna comment on it. But I guess it's a really original concept since about only 2 movies, I guess up to this point, have only ever attempted this, and I really did enjoy it in my opinion. The acting, it is pretty cheesy at times, acting wise or writing wise. It is a bit cheesy at times, I'm not gonna deny it, but still pretty funny. They do deal with your typical teenage stuff with relationships. These kids are seniors, so they're dealing with prom, and who are they gonna be screwing in prom, and what they're gonna do after high school ends. And me being a teenager, I kind of could relate to that. Not with the prom stuff or who I'm gonna be fucking in the next couple years. No comment on that, but what I'm gonna be doing after high school. What's gonna happen to me after high school. I could relate to that. And in the relationship troubles and all that, you could relate to that, especially if you're a teenager. So I really do like it in that aspect. Now there are several tropes. There's common horror movie tropes. There's your stoner guy, there's your dumb blonde, there's your jock. There's your sex-driven character. There's just a girl who always leaves her boyfriend and whatnot, and then when she does something, she regrets or something like that. I don't know exactly what the trope is, but most of the characters are a bit cookie cutter, because you've seen them in several horror movies and maybe even other types of genre movies. So yeah, and I do have to admit that the first 15 to 20 minutes are a bit slow. The setup to the actual suspense is slow in my opinion, and it kind of did drag on within the first 15 to 20 minutes, but still it's pretty good in my opinion. Overall, I thought it was actually a pretty great film, pretty surprising film to say the least. So far one of the more surprising films this year. So yeah, I do recommend you guys check it out once it comes out officially on April 17th of this year. Currently when I'm filming this, it's April 11th, and I saw it on April 8th. So, yeah, I do recommend you guys checking it out. The one thing though is that how I said previously, that some people may consider this a dumb horror movie and others to be a smart horror movie, if that even makes sense. It all depends on the fact, if you accept the fact that it is based around social media. Because you do have Facebook, you do have iMessage, Skype, Vine, and whatnot. You have the girl with her tabs open, with like 21 jewelry or whatever it's called, 21st century. I have no idea what it's really called. Some kind of fashion catalog thing. I really don't know. Because again, it takes place on this one girl's computer screen. So you have Google, Facebook, like 5 different clothing and fashion tabs or whatnot. I don't know. But I do like it. And one more quick thing that I do have to comment about is that since it was on Skype, I do like how it kind of glitched out on times. Because or how the stuff was kind of out of sync at times. Like the voices and whatnot. Because realistically, when someone does use something like Skype or any type of video format, it does tend to glitch out. When you're doing some kind of video conference or whatnot, it does tend to glitch out. Even sometimes while making these types of videos, I've noticed that it does glitch out at times. Sometimes when I upload one of my videos onto YouTube, sometimes the beginning gets cut off, like the first half a minute it gets cut off. I remember just this one video I did for The Walking Dead. There's this one video I did for The Walking Dead when we first got the first promo images for Father Gabriel right before season 5 started. About 3/4 of the whole video got deleted for some reason when I uploaded it, and I uploaded it a couple times, and still just only the first quarter of it got uploaded. So I just kind of left an annotation on that. There's times when my videos don't come up without sound. Happens at least once a month in my opinion. So sometimes I just re-upload it, and it happens. The sound is on. Sometimes I just have to make a new video. So I do like how it kind of glitches out at times, and it does help the horror aspect of it a bit more. With it glitching out, sometimes it does help it a bit more in my opinion. So yeah, overall pretty great movie in my opinion. One of the more surprising movies this year. Pretty good horror movie actually. Because I mean some of the previous horror movies that we've gotten so far this year, Lazarus Effect, it had its moments. Towards the end, but overall that was pretty bad. Woman in Black 2, Angel of Death. It looked good, I will admit. That had good cinematography, but it wasn't really scary. It Follows. Yeah, It Follows. Many people love that movie. Not me. I just really don't care for It Follows. That one did have its moments when it was scary, but aside from that, like the stuff in between each scare sequence, that was terrible. But I think this one so far is the best horror movie we've had this year thus far. So yeah, I guess we just have to wait till Terminator Genesis, or because that's kind of horror-esque, or maybe Jurassic World, because again that's kind of horror-esque. So yeah, but Unfriended, I think this is so far the best horror movie we've seen this year, or I've seen this year, sorry. And yeah, definitely do check it out. And on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Pretty great movie in my opinion. Do check it out if you haven't already, or if you can. Once it comes out, definitely do check it out. And yeah, that's basically it for this review. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on the movie. Have you seen it? And if not, why not? And if you have, what are your thoughts on it? Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. Follow me on Instagram, Daniel Mart, in which I post stuff about movies, TV shows, and comics. And sometimes I get a like from one of the stars of the movies. In this case, Moses Storm. And aside from that, that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.